My name is Mark Halpert from 3D Learner. We've had the pleasure of helping student athletes over the last several years make dramatic gains. Baseball players improve their batting average by several hundred points, start hitting home runs. Tennis players do great. Golfers win golf scholarships. Today we have the pleasure of being joined by Dr. Maureen Powers from the Gemstone Foundation. And what Dr. Powers does is she understands the problem, the assessment tools, and the solutions. Could you describe the problem to us?
Sure, and I believe this happens with athletes as well as people who are trying to read. What happens is that although you may have perfect eyesight, you could be 20/20. An athlete could have gone to the eye doctor and found out that they may need glasses or may not, but they're seeing perfectly well. We have two eyes, and those two eyes come into play when you're doing something, for example, watching the ball come from the pitcher to the batter. When the two eyes come together, like this, they have to do it very rapidly and very quickly and very accurately. When that doesn't happen, performance can fall off.
And how would a parent know whether or not their child has this challenge?
I think it's probably more difficult to tell in athletics than it is in academics. We know that poor readers tend to have this problem frequently. Poor athletes may or may not have other issues going on too, but I do believe that it would be possible to do a screening, the same kind of screening that we do for need for the program with readers. But also parents can watch the eyes if they're in such a position to do that during certain athletic activities and make sure that they are following the ball when it moves from one location to another. If the child lets go of the ball too soon, then that's an indicator that they may need some visual training.
Now, in baseball, do you have an example?
Well, we have a number of children that we've worked with in public schools where we've had the program, the program for training visual movements for reading purposes. And some of these children have reported that there's a carryover into their athletic performance. The coaches also tell us this too. The coach of a football team in Central California, for example, was ecstatic because he came in after we had run a program training some of his team members who happened to be in our reading program and said, you know, I don't know what you did with these kids, but they're better now.
I can tell you when you see the improvement in attention, in visual perception, and in mental mindset, and watch a child go from a low grade point average to a high grade point average and dramatically improve their athletic performance, it's a wow for the kid, the mom, and the dad. For more information, go to our website.